Hey gang, what's up? Welcome back here to another edition of the Fishing Teacher, and much appreciate you guys checking today's video out. Today going to give you guys some summer shallow cranking tips with the Megabass Z-1 crankbait. Man, this has been my best producer as far as little crankbaits, small shallow crankbaits go in the summertime in the last 2 or 3 years. And I'm going to talk a little bit about it, give you guys some tips and advice on how to maximize it and catch some good fish this summer. So also guys, if you're interested in getting some of the Z2s or Z3s or Z1s, I'll put the Baitworks link in the description here and you guys can order them through that. This is actually the Z1, the shallow diver here that we're going to talk about today. So much appreciated. Okay guys, this Megabass came out with this about 3 years ago. It's the Z series. This is the Z1. They make a Z2 and a Z3 with a little bit bigger lips on it. But this is sort of like a little finesse square bill. It's got a little small square bill on it. It only runs about 3 feet deep. So this is targeting that zone that I fish a lot in the summertime of the year when I'm looking for stained water, shallow water fish. First of all, let's talk a little bit about, before we get into how to fish it, I want to talk about where to fish it at. In order for this to work good, you have to have water visibility that is sort of like no more than like 15 inches in clarity. Ideally, I like, that 12 to 15 inch range, like a foot and a half, something like that is really good. And also it works good around shallow wood or shallow rock. So if you have a lake that has a combination of that clarity of the shallow rock and wood and that 1 to 1.5 foot visibility, this is going to be right up your alley as far as catching fish in the summertime of the year. Now, if you guys have watched the channel much, we talk a lot about square bill crankbaits. Square bill crankbaits are just what they say, that they got a little square lip on them here. Some of them are big, some of them are small. This is considered like a very small version. It's only like a little over 1 inch long. Some of them go up to 3 inches long. And for the most part, I think a lot of anglers fish like that 2.5 inch size in the summer, and they don't really go small. But guys, one of the things that I found is like when the water starts to get hot in the summer, specifically like in July, August, and early September, they want something small in that shallow water. There's something about when the water is like maybe falling like it does a little bit in the summertime, and when it's dirty and when it's hot, they don't bite big lures very good. You have to downsize and you can still catch good fish on it. And that's why the Z1 has produced so well for me over the summertime. But basically I'm getting in there, I'm fishing whatever shallow wood or rock cover. If I come to a lay down, I'm casting it all around the lay down, trying to work it through the limbs. The square lip deflects really good off the limbs, so you can throw it like around the edge of a tree that's in the water and it sort of crawls over the limbs real good. That's probably my #1 type of structure to fish it in, followed up by rocky banks. If I can find riprap banks, rocky banks that has maybe rock on it that big around, and the water visibilities like that, it's almost a guaranteed you're going to catch some good fish on this. Now colors, I mix it up. This blueback chartreuse side is my favorite in really dirty water, like if the water's under 12 inches visibility, or if it's cloudy or rainy. And if it's more on the 15-inch clarity and maybe sunny skies, I'll use some type of a shad pattern. And most of the time I'm fishing it like on, say, 12-pound test Seagarn Vizex line and a medium action 7-foot bait casting rod. I like that Megabass 110 special, works really good for it. But anyway guys, give me a try. Like I said, I'll put the Baitworks link in the description. You guys can get you 1 or 2 there. Just give it a try. If you guys have a scenario that falls under those conditions I mentioned, I can almost guarantee you, there's no guarantees and nothing's 100%. But let me put it this way, guys. If you have those conditions I talked about and you go out and throw the little Z1 under those conditions, there's a 95% chance you're going to catch some good fish on it. Like I said, it produces numbers and quality both. So anyway, I wanted to pass that along. Hope you guys are doing well, and talk later.